Every holiday season, clients ask me the same thing. Should I pause my ads? And honestly, the answer is it depends. Well, the short answer is no, you shouldn't turn them off, but you probably need to lower the budget. And in this video, I'll show you exactly why, what we saw from our own clients, and how to figure out the right call for your specific situation. Now, why this matters. The biggest reason holiday leads hurt isn't the cost per lead, it's response time. So, most of you would probably agree that once someone fills out a form, you've got a small window to reach them. And during the holidays, that window gets even smaller because your team isn't moving as fast either. So, you can't get that moment back. So, in home service businesses, response time is the most crucial part of the business. Now, here's what we actually saw across our clients last holiday period, last Holy Week. More than half of the leads that came in weren't serious buyers. They were just filling out the form because they had time on their hands. So, probably bored holiday browsing, basically. On top of that, 40% of the leads that came in weren't even picking up the phone. So, straight away, we're looking at a huge chunk of our ad spend went to waste because we haven't even had a conversation. But the real question is, this isn't really a one size fits all. It depends on what business you're in. So this is where it gets nuanced, and this is the part most people skip. It's not a blanket yes or no. It depends on how your business operates during the holidays. So, scenario one is if you have reps or you're still answering calls and following up fast despite the holidays, then by all means keep the ads running. There's no reason to stop. You're in a good spot with this because a lot of your competitors will have paused. So, during this period, there's less competition, potentially cheaper CPMs and CPCs, so take the advantage. Scenario two is if you're an emergency installation or urgent service business, but you don't have anyone answering the phone, this is the worst position to be in. So you've got a high intent audience and nobody to catch them. In this case, don't turn off completely, but definitely lower the budget. Spending at full throttle at this time with no follow up just means you're paying for leads that go cold before the weekday. And lastly, is if you have a strict qualification process. So if you're only passing through high intent pre qualified leads, so if you have specific form questions, verified contacts, then the holiday dip in lead quality doesn't really affect you. Your funnel already filters the time wasters out, so you're probably fine to keep running at full speed. Now, to wrap this up, the obvious follow up question would be, if I lower the budget, how much exactly? So, honestly, there's no universal rule here because every business is different, as I mentioned. But for us personally, we don't go beyond cutting 50% of the budget. That's our cap. If we go lower than that, then you're going to risk starving the algorithm and killing any momentum you've built. So, somewhere between a small cut and 50% off, between that, we stay between 30 to 50%. So, just find what makes sense for your volume and your team's capacity over that period. So, yeah, I hope this video helped. And if you have any questions about this, then leave a comment below and we'll make sure to respond straight away.